يا ربي. We spoke about it 100 times. Slip. What's up, bro? How are you doing? You missed me, right?
Not really. How are you, man?
I'm awesome, bro. Let me tell you something, by the way.
You know what? I realized what's the best way to start learning Arabic already.
Okay, good. And what that will be?
Everyone should start by making an Arabic tattoo. That's the best way to start.
Oh, really? Arabic tattoo?
Come on, man. Think about it. Imagine if you have this tattoo somewhere visible and you see it day and night.
Here you go. And of course, we are here to help you to find one, right?
No, don't even worry. I already did my homework, me and my friend Kareem, and found one that I'm sure you're gonna like it.
Here you go. Look at this one, man. Yeah, I see the surprise in your eyes. Kareem told me. Do you have any idea what does this mean? Yeah, of course, it means I'm champion, right? Not really champion.
I think Kareem said champion or heroic. I'm not 100% sure,
Not in this area at all, actually. Give me this. No, I think you really need to do something more important than the tattoo. You need to start learning the alphabet, and I'm gonna help you with this. That's my man.
صباح الفل. ازيكم عاملين ايه؟ How are you all doing, guys? Hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome again to a new 5 مع رمضان video, our little journeys for not only learning Arabic Masri but enjoying it. Today, inshallah, we'll be talking about something very essential for any language learner, which is the alphabet, how to read and write this language. And inshallah, by the end of this series about the Arabic alphabet, I'll tell you a few important points, few important secrets that will make you master the Arabic alphabet like never before. So stay tuned. Before we start, I really recommend that you bring a pen and paper to practice. Also stop the video whenever it's needed. This is how we master them. So let's get started. Yalla bina. طيب, now let's start with very simple questions from the very beginning. How to call the alphabet in Arabic? It is الأبجدية العربية. So أبجدية is alphabet. Of course, Masri will pronounce it الأبجدية. Also, we can call it الحروف العربية. الحروف means the letters, which is the plural of the word حرف. So حرف is one letter, حروف are letters. طيب, تمام. Now, second question. How many are they? How many of الحروف العربية? They are either 28 letters or 29 letters. So you might be wondering, so why there is a difference? Because if you take a quick look on this first letter here, Alif, some scholars, they consider it consists of 2 letters, not only one, which is this part, Alif, and the Hamza. The Hamza, they consider it a separate letter, so that's why it will be 29 instead of 28, which will make more sense when we explain it in details in a minute. طيب, so now we know the basics that they are called الحروف العربية or الأبجدية العربية, and they are 28 or 29 letters. Now to the main question of today, how can I learn al-huruf in an easy and effective way so I can remember them later on? Me personally, I teach al-huruf in a slightly different way. So for example, the most common way or the traditional way of teaching al-huruf, when you search it, you'll find this table. This is how the letter will look like, and then they will tell you, because we connect the letters, so you'll find the first column here how it will look like in the beginning of the word, and then how it will look like if it comes in the middle of the word, how it will look like at the end of the word, which is, for me, when I think about it, it's a bit confusing, especially if someone's still starting in the very beginning. I always say we start learning a language or anything as babies. So imagine a baby is watching all of those columns and shapes. He will go exactly like this. So not to end up like this cute poor baby, we'll split al-huruf into 3 groups, and it will be on 3 different videos, inshallah. I'll try my best to connect it to a funny story to be easier and more fun for you to learn. We'll also take a lot of examples so you can see them and even try, as I said, to write after me. This is the best way to learn. طيب, before starting with المجموعة الأولى, the first group, and we see the shapes, I have some general rules that I want you to keep in mind. Those rules are very important rules in general for all al-huruf, for all the alphabet. I call them the golden rules because you need to know them by heart. The more you know those rules and understand the logic, it will make your life much easier. That's why I call them golden rules, to connect al-huruf, the letters, to make them kalimat. Kalimat means words. So number one of those rules, and in case if you still don't know yet, that Arabic is written from right to left. So that means logically we'll connect the letters from the right going to the left. However, I'd like to tell you a very important exception for the previous rule, which will be our second golden rule for today, that we have 6 letters, they never connect from the left. That means simply, as I mentioned, that we write all the letters connected. Whenever I have any of those 6 letters, I have to leave a little space and then continue. Inshallah, of course, we'll talk about all of them in details later with a lot of examples, but I always tell my people, for me, those are the most important 6 to know, because if I know them by heart, that means all the rest of the 28 letters I can connect them normally. And vice versa, if I connect any of them by mistake from the left, that means the whole word will look wrong. So just all what I want from you now, to keep in mind that we have 6 letters, we never connect them from the left. Inshallah, when we take all of the letters in details, I'll mark it for you and I'll tell you, remember, this one is from the ones that we never connect them from the left. And our third golden rule for today, as you see here, there is a lot of letters that they have kind of a belly, they go under the line. So logically, when we connect them, we'll make them over the line. So it's workout time, always remember it like that, no bellies in connections. As you see here in those 2 quick examples, if you take a look, actually the letter didn't really change the shape. We simply cut whatever goes below the line. And inshallah, of course, we'll take more examples later. But this is how I want you to set up your mind from the very beginning. Whenever I connect the words, the letters that they have belly or they go under the line, I cut them in connections. And the fourth important rule for Arabic writing, that the shapes that you're gonna see for all of the alphabet, this is how the letter will look like at the end of the word, not in the beginning. Very important. That means simply that all of those original shapes that you're gonna see in the beginning or practice, or even when you put a song teaching the Arabic alphabet, this is how it will look when it's the last letter of the word. So keep that in mind, because whenever we're gonna practice now and we reach the last letter in the word, for example, I'll tell you, remember, it's the last letter, so it goes back to the original shape that we're used to. And now we reach our final golden rule that you need to keep in mind for connecting al-huruf or writing in Arabic in general. That few letters, they have quite different shape when we write them in the beginning and the middle of the word. So for example, if you take a look on this letter here, kaf, we agreed this original one, that means this is how it will look at the end of the word. Take a look, for example, how is the shape when it is in the beginning and the middle of the word. So it's quite different, right? However, not to make it very scary for you, same as our poor baby friend, those are not a lot. Those letters that they kind of change the shape completely in the beginning and the middle, they are only very few. By knowing the previous rules, we said that we cut all the bellies and we have some we never connect from the left. You know already more than 80% of what you need to know. And the rest will come automatically when we see everything in practice now. So again, I cannot stress enough how important are those rules. Keep it in mind, take a screenshot, write it down next to you, because by knowing those golden rules, you kind of have the fundamental that we're gonna build on. So everything from now on will go smooth and logical for you. You know what I mean? طيب, I'm gonna stop here for this video, not to make it very long, and inshallah very soon I'll post the other video that will be directly starting from group 1, how to write with examples for each letter. Keep this video as a future reference for you, whether you're a beginner or advanced. Always it's good from time to time to come back and watch those 10 minutes. So until we meet again, inshallah, قريبا, get done very soon. Stay tuned, stay awesome, and always remember, إرادة is the key. سلام.